Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking me out. If it's your first time here, we basically talk about money on this channel in various forms. Some of those various forms are showing on your screen right now. So if you like any of the stuff that you just saw, scroll by. Do me a favor, support the channel by hitting that like, subscribe, share, pop the notification bell. You'll know when something new is dropping. It helps us get a message out to a bigger audience and keep spreading this thing of building wealth together as a community. Now, in this particular video, we're going to talk about credit. And after we talk a little bit about credit, we're going to dispel a couple of myths and confirm a couple. So look, first let's talk about credit. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you need to get your credit tight right now if it's not good. Okay, reason number one that you need to get your credit together is that it gets you access to capital. I say it all the time on this channel. Self-confidence, access to capital with a plan of action well executed behind it means that you will never ever lose. So reason number 1 is it gets you access to capital. Reason number 2, it gives you great negotiating power. So most times people that have great credit get the best rates on everything. So I'm talking cars, real estate, even something as simple as finance and furniture, you name it. People that have great credit get the very best rates, and that's just all it is to it. Reason number 3, it gives you a leg up on the competition when you're searching for a rental unit. So if you've ever had to look for a rental apartment or home, especially in the last couple years when it's been super ultra competitive, having a great credit score could give you a leg up on a competitor for the same unit that may have similar income to you and may have a similar rental history, but maybe your credit score is 760 and their credit score is 650, and that owner, the only way that they can differentiate you at that point, if you're exactly equal otherwise on paper, is by the strength of your credit score. So number 3, it gives you a leg up on competition when it comes to searching for a rental unit. Number 4, it also gives you a leg up on the competition when it comes to searching for a job, because when you're searching for a job, they can actually take a look at your credit report. Now they can't do a hard pull and get your FICO and all of that. That's illegal from what I'm told, but they can do a consumer report pull and see what your general credit history looks like. And if your general history looks better than a lot of your competitors for the same job that have, lesser looking consumer reports for their credit, it could definitely be the reason that you are chosen and that they are not. Number 5, last but not least, you'll never have to put a deposit down on utilities or cell phone accounts to start new service. So if you had to move, relocate to another city, decide to, ditch the old cell phone company, get a new one, of course, if you move and relocate to another city, you'll need new utilities. You will not have the added expense of having to put a deposit down because your credit history is weak. So there it is. There's 5 reasons. There's many, but those are just 5 that I want to point out that you need to get your credit together if it's not together right now. And a quick recap: reason number 1, access to capital. Reason number 2, negotiating power. Reason number 3, gives you a leg up on the competition when searching for a rental unit. Reason number 4, gives you a leg up on the competition when searching for a job. Reason number 5, you never have to put a deposit down when establishing new utility or cell phone service. Now that we got that out the way, let's dispel a rumor and then let's confirm one. I've been seeing a lot of stuff floating around lately about people complaining about appraisals, particularly appraisals done by homes occupied by Black people. Now, I've been a licensed real estate agent for well over a decade, and I can tell you that this rumor is true. These bogus appraisals do exist. They've been around since way before I was in the business. I've actually challenged and won several times on bad appraisals on deals that I've been a broker on. So yes, this does happen. This is an ongoing problem. It's not going to be fixed today or tomorrow or next month or next year, but it's a continuous fight, and it is getting a little bit better. I think eventually there'll be some systems in place to really make this an afterthought, but it's going to take some time, and it's going to take more and more real estate professionals stepping up to the plate and fighting when they see these bad appraisals come across deals that they're involved in, just like I had to do, because hey, that was my bread and butter. I was eating off that deal and I needed it to close, and I wasn't going to let a bogus appraiser keep it from happening. So I submitted the proper documentation. I came correct, and they had to go ahead and increase the value on several of those deals that I was involved in. Now, the myth that I'm going to confirm is that these people that's going around saying that they can't get credit because of their age, their race, their gender. Let me tell you something. When it comes to the appraisal situation, it's what I just explained. When you're talking about real estate appraisals, when it comes to credit, when it comes to you getting credit cards, when it comes to you getting loans, when it comes to you getting lines of credit, whether it be business or personal, this is what the banks and the lending institutions are looking at. They are looking at your financial behavior and history. That's what they're looking at. So it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Latino, or anything in between. Doesn't matter what your sexual orientation is. Doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. Doesn't matter if you're, a senior citizen or somebody that's 30 years old. The banks and the financial institutions that are lending you their money for these credit cards, these loans, and these credit lines, whether it be business or personal, they are looking at your financial history. And now, because the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has made it law where they have to tell you why you are being denied, which I also have a video to that's going to be in the link that will be linked in the description of this video. You can find out why you were denied and then go and fix the situation, reapply, and get access to capital. Look, guys, access to capital is the buffer between a lot of people being poor and people not being poor. When you see some of these huge deals being done where a person does a $10 million deal and they needed 10% or 20% down, which 20% would be $2 million. They don't necessarily have the $2 million. They have access to it. They have access to capital. And that's what I'm pushing across here. So, hey, I hope you got something out that video. If you did, do me a solid. Give me a like, a subscribe, a share. Hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. And on that note, I'm out of here, guys. And again, let's meet up in the penthouse because the basement is way, way too crowded. Let's elevate and level up together financially. Let's get it done. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.